Welcome back to Chaotic Reunion. I'm Javier once again, and here we are to finish the Minish Cap. In the last episode, we explored all of Dark Hyrule Castle, and I'm honestly not gonna lie to you. This is the second recording of this because I wasn't recording the first time. Yay me! I honestly am considering putting on like parts of this at the in a bonus video, just the audio parts, just to show you, because oof. That was a doozy. Hopefully, this one is just as successful. You are persistent, aren't you? So you've come to stop my little ceremony. Well, you're too late. A mere 3 more chimes of the bell will bring the ceremony to its end. And with the 3rd toll of the bell, I will become like a god. And your precious Princess Zelda will be nothing more than cold, dead stone. There's no time. Quickly, Link, to the roof! Alright, so we're rushing along and taking a little bit of damage, but it's okay, because this area here will provide us with hearts. Do you hear that, Link? Hurry, there are only 2 chimes left. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn ourselves into a bunch of kitty-me's. Oh, God, no! Oh no. Alright, so we do need to be 4. That's important. So, let's try that again. And we'll be fine. We're not gonna let no purple cats stop me. Whoops. I forgot which one I was. Alright. The 3rd bell chimed. Or the 2nd bell chimed. It's 2 bells. There's supposedly only 3 bells. Okay. Now we have to fight 3 Dark Nuts. Which, in and of its own, is not too much of a challenge, but keep in mind you are actually timed here. And you also kind of want to try not to take too much damage. Oh, come on, don't block all of my attacks here. No! Oh my god, I hate you all. Okay, stop it here. I guess one can't have a perfect run, can I? I just want things to go well. Alright, that's 1 down. Come on, I'm timed. Come on. Okay. Go ahead. Do a swing. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. And there we go. We made it. Just in time. Let me show you true power. I accidentally almost skipped that. I apologize. I was holding B for some reason. I literally wasn't even pressing it a lot, just holding it. Anyway, next up in this actual boss fight is gonna be Wizard Vati. This is a rather creepy looking version of Vati, and you'd almost think he was a woman. But he's not. Alright, so preemptively, I'm going to equip the Gust Jar, because it'll be useful later on in this fight. Hey! Hey! Ah! No! I burned a little bit. I just hate Vati with a burning passion, one might say. Alright, provide me more of these. And your laser beams. Oh, no. Curse you, Vati. You won't get away with this. You and your eyeballs. Nope, he's gonna teleport. And he's... Stop it! Ah! Oh, I bounced backwards. Oh! Alright, so this is why you want the Gust Jar. Because you can remove the dark aura around the eyes, circling him, so that you can actually hit them. Thus injuring him. Now he's gonna teleport Well, he's supposed to teleport twice, to be fair. But this time he kind of wanted to ignore that. Ow, 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 no! Now he's gonna teleport 3 times! Alright, Fatty. Fatty, this is not cool, buddy. Not a fan. Up! Up! Okay. You know what? Maybe it's all a blessing that I had a failed recording on the final boss, considering that I breezed through it the last time. Ah! Stop with the laser beams! Maybe I need some challenge, is what the game is telling me. Well, you seem to have some fight in you. I commend your bravery, but you will not survive this. I am filled with the power that you cannot begin to understand. Do you think that a puny sword will save you from me? He's a wizard, Vadi! Alright, so now we want the bow and arrow. Because in this phase, we are literally going to use the bow to flip over the eyeballs here and reveal 4 of them. In which case, once we've revealed 4 of them, we can now transform ourselves into 4. We get a sense of a theme here. And we can hit them once with the 4 of us to blow them up and then whack them a bunch. This is basically how this phase of the fight's going to go. This is honestly not a hard boss fight, but if you play your cards right. There's a lot to worry about, however. So, if you're easily panicked, well, to be a little bit more on the challenging side. But breathe, take it slow. They're not going anywhere. You're no longer timed like you were in the section getting up here. So, if you need to run around, assess a strategy, go ahead. Waiting for the opportune moment is key in winning this fight. Alright, so you're going to be over here. Ow! Yeah! Laser beams. Alright, so you and your electric shocks. Not a fan, I'm going to say. Okay. Turn ourselves into 4 again. Oh, hey. Is it weird, though? I gotta mention that the one, like, fight I really remember in this game, and the one part, really, I remember this game, is the final fight. It was just that memorable. Which is a good thing, obviously. But, like, the rest of the game, like, the beginning and the end are the 2 things I remember most about Minish Cap. Okay. Though, obviously, I didn't remember all the Dark Nuts. I mean, I remembered a lot of Dark Nuts, but I didn't remember actually triggering all the Dark Nuts. Alright, Vatty, stop. Vatty, please. Please, I swear. Oh my god, Vatty. Please. Hey, what you doing? Hey. Hey, can I come? Really? Really, is that what just happened? Alright. We're gonna run around him. Gonna get some arrows. There we go. Perfect. No! Oh. Come on. We will defeat Vatty once and for all. But we just gotta get him and defeat the purple stuff. Which is what we do in life. Alright. Alright, I know where the last one's gonna be. Because it's pretty much set patterns once you figure out where 1 is. Where 2, you can figure out where 2 are in the middle. And then you'll pretty much know where the rest will be. Okay. No, purple stuff. Oh wow, I'm dying? Alright then. Honestly, wasn't even paying attention to it. But it's okay, because we just defeated Vatty. Evil sorcerer Minish Cap. What is this madness? I have the power of a god. I have unstoppable might. How could I lose to a child? There you have it. Vatty is done for. You did it! Impressive! Now quickly, we must break the curse on Zelda. You heard Eslo. Let's do it. So, Link, now that you have the power of the Force Sword, you must return Princess Zelda to normal. Alright, let's do it. Alright, in a scene reminiscent to Ocarina of Time, which this game has a Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time reference in its final chapter, we must head down to the sanctuary with Princess Zelda as the castle is collapsing all around us. And I'm sure that beeping is getting to you. It's getting to me a bit too, but never fear. I have a bunch of milk that I went and got before this fight, just to make sure that I wouldn't end up, croaking. As well as, in here, there are fairies, which will get us not full health, but relatively nice. Anyway, to the sanctuary. Alright, well, if you thought Vatty was done with Nap before, you were a bit wrong. Alright. Ow. Alright, so, how this fight's gonna go is, you can see those pesky hands are getting in the way of us actually progressing right now. Well, that's because what we need to do is use the Cane of Pocky to launch it in the air, run in here as a Minish, and now we have to find the right of these little spider dudes, which is this one right here. Kill him. Murder, maim. And then we can escape. And we gotta do that with the other one too. This fight is about patience and movement properly. Oh wow, a heart. Neat. I actually didn't know these guys could provide something at least. Alright. Cane of Pocky, you're actually really far away. No. Run away from the... Oh my god, that was close. Alright. Let's go ahead and swim around the dark. I found the right one immediately. Anyway, yep, there he is. Murder, maim. Murder, maim, and destroy. Okay, now let's get out of the super darkness, because it's so scary in there. And we no longer have to be Minish, which is great. So let's go back to being our normal selves, and the second phase of this fight begins. What you gotta do is, obviously, you can see that there's 4 panels here. We're going to be using that often. What I recommend doing here is avoiding all the electric shock. And then heading on over to... Oh, hey, you were using another electric shock. Yeah, wasn't expecting to use the other electric shock so soon, Vatty. Right. Oh, You were foiled by me. Right. And just spam that. Go ahead, knock him back. And then just whack him a bunch. Beautiful, really. And rinse and repeat. This is actually, honestly, a really easily final fight. I actually think the other one before this is actually a lot harder. But I'm not going to complain because it's still really cool. And does use both the Minish and the Four Sword effectively. Alright. Let's go ahead and knock him a bunch. And one more time should do it, don't you think? Rule of threes. Let's go ahead and place 3 of us down. Oh, that's just jerkish. You gonna use that slightly out of reach? Alright, that's what I'm waiting for. Yep. Go ahead. Reveal yourself to me. And face justice. There you have it. 1 whole year. 31 parts. Holy crap. This is upsetting me a little bit more than a bit. What should have been 2 months worth of project turned into a year. But I'm not sad. The thing about it is, life gets in the way sometimes. Motivation is a key aspect in continuing to do these things. And if there's one thing that I lacked for a while, it was motivation to do this with so much other stuff. But you know what? I stopped making videos for a while thinking that was the cause for my anxiety, and it turns out it wasn't. I only became more anxious. I really love making videos and really do like doing these series, and you know what? If I'm a little slow in doing things, so be it. What I do is fun, I enjoy it, and if it takes a while, it's just gonna have to be that way. I definitely do want to improve on that, and I think I can. Recording videos is a lot easier now, especially with new PC recording software, and I do want to get an Elgato Gaming HD 60, if only to record gameplay at 60 FPS on consoles. It'll definitely help, especially seeing how Minish worked out. Minish definitely suffered from a lower frame rate. If only there were stuttery parts. But it wasn't that bad. And I probably will still do console stuff on my HD PVR before I get the Elgato, because that's just a little bit of a ways off. But, talking about the Minish Cap, I gotta admit, this started off as a game that I thought I would be very familiar with, having recently beaten it about a year before I'd played it on the channel. And it just kind of devolved. I realized I was not as familiar with this game as, say, Skyward Sword, so it really reflected in my movements and everything about it. And you know what? It makes me realize that I should really try a completely blind project. And I think I will. I think the next game I really want to try on the channel, I think I'll do completely blind. See how that turns out. With that verdict comes, when's the next Zelda game going to be? Considering that I played Skyward Sword, then Hyrule Warriors, then Minish Cap. You know what? I think it'll be a little while. The next one canonically in the timeline is Ocarina of Time 3D, considering that Four Swords is kind of irrelevant in the scheme of things, and really should be done with 4 people. And maybe down the road, if I ever become completely popular, which you could help me with by sharing this video around, I'll totally do 4 Swords with 3 other people. That sounds like a lot of fun. But with Ocarina of Time 3D, you're gonna have to do it a 3DS capture card. So that's the next step. It'll be a while. And yeah, we'll save the game. I've been on AF Chaotic Reunion. I'll let you know what I thought of the Minish Cap in the Nostalgia Tide review to come in the next few weeks. See ya.